Hi everyone! In today's video, I will be customizing my army bomb. So the day I filmed this was actually the day of Bang Bang Con the Live. So it was a little bit of a race against the clock to finish painting it in time. As you can see, I went in with the white acrylic paint first to kind of prime the light stick. I wanted to make sure that the white paint was pretty evenly coated, just so that any colors that I used later on would be more true. I also taped off the part of the light stick that covers the light because I didn't want to get any paint on that part. I sort of just haphazardly put the tape all around it and then used an X-Acto knife to cut along the edges. Not sure if I would recommend this technique to anyone else, but it worked out pretty well for the final result. So if you're lazy and are okay handling an X-Acto blade, you could totally do that. One of the advantages of working with acrylic paint, I find, is that it dries pretty quickly, especially because it's summertime now here in California. Like, not officially, but it's hot. So waiting for paint to dry between layers the time is very minimal. So now I'm going in with the second coat of white acrylic paint. Like I said earlier, I really wanted to create a good primed surface for my layers of paint that come after this. I don't want any of that original black from the army bomb to kind of make the colors look more dull. This was pretty tedious, but I feel like it really paid off in the end. Because I decided to take on this project last minute, I did not go in with a plan, or not really a clear plan of action anyway, more like a vague idea of what I was going to do. I knew that I wanted to do something kind of galaxy or like starry night related for the army bomb. So my first attempt at painting this, I tried to do like a gradient effect, I guess. Something that sort of mimicked like a galaxy. I'm not sure if you can tell in this portion of the video, but it really was not turning out the way that I had envisioned it in my mind. But instead of giving up, I tried to continue on and just basically made it worse. I also kept rotating the army bomb while it was still on that tape roll and didn't realize until maybe like a few minutes in that as I was rotating it, it was catching on the edge of the tape roll and actually peeling the acrylic paint that I had already painted off. Brilliant move all around. Eventually, I do realize my mistake and that this whole process that I started with was a mistake. Oh yeah, and now I think I'm gonna like save the design somehow magically with this beautiful teal color. Spoiler alert, I don't. So here is when I finally realized that what I am doing is just not working, and I decide to paint the whole thing back to this base, like light blue, almost periwinkle color, I guess. And while repainting the base, all this color, I got some Thai tea, but also I came up with the idea to do maybe like a color blocking design and painted part of the sides purple. This was not intentional, but I do actually enjoy how this ends up looking in the end, but I painted the wrong sides on the bottom piece here. So the colors are not lined up, they're actually alternating, which was not my original intent, but you know what? It it didn't look half bad at the end. I still wanted to keep with the night sky theme, so I'm just painting some clouds on here, and I'm going to paint the clouds white on the blue part of the light stick, and then in the purple I'm going to paint them a light pink for kind of a interesting two-toned effect, I guess. Now I'm just going to paint some stars as a finishing touch. Make sure they're evenly but asymmetrically distributed. That doesn't make any sense, but I think you guys probably understand what I mean. Balance is really the goal here. And here is the final result. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.